We're Trent and Allie, and we're in the middle of remodeling our new to us 2002 camp trailer. It's been an adventure, updating the style from 2002 to 2020, and even though there's been a couple bumps in the road,
oh shoot. Houston, we have a problem.
We're all about enjoying the journey. Today we're getting ready for some big transformations. Come along as we try to finish up this kitchen.
When the morning's standing at your door, brighter than no mornings come before. Don't be late, my dear. Life won't wait, my dear.
It's really interesting. Normally the goats would just run from me. Kind of like that. Have a good day, girls. We'll be over here. Brought you your water. Look at how nice it looks in here.
Very styling.
Literally,
Yeah?
we just have to put in the soap dispenser and the water filtration faucet, and then we can take that tape off, and then I can put the stove on, and then unless we get the, I guess we still have to do the doors. But other than the doors, it's gonna be like pretty much done today.
And guess what?
What?
I'm doing the doors today.
Ah!
So I'm gonna get started prepping and priming and maybe even painting the cupboard doors. You're gonna drill some holes in our brand new countertop?
Yeah, I guess there's nothing left to do but to drill these 2 extra holes, and hopefully I space them correctly and everything comes out good. I have faith. So, water filtration faucet will go about here. Alright. Go. Oh, shoot. So I might be running into a little bit of a problem here. Trying to make these faucets lined up and be aesthetically pleasing and equally spaced and the proper distance from the edge of the sink so that the soap squirts into the sink instead of like on the countertop. It might be just a little bit too close to the edge of the sink. Shoot. I'm drilling right into the edge of the sink. Houston, we have a problem. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't really have any option except for to try to keep going. So I'm gonna try to keep going and hopefully remove that little piece of the lip. And then hopefully I can get the nut on the bottom of this thing to tighten down so that it seals nicely. Oh, Betsy. There's a fractured piece of metal down there somewhere. I'm gonna try and get this nut on the bottom. Hopefully it's not so close to the sink that I can't get the nut on, because that would be a really big problem. As you can see here, it looks like I drilled out the edge right here so the threads can come down, but it doesn't look like there's enough threads there to get the nut on. That's a big problem.
Did you fix it?
I kind of got it to work. So the nut on the bottom has like a big flange on top, so you have to get the flange over and then thread it on. And since we have like 1 thread to work with, I flipped the nut upside down so the flange is on the bottom. I don't recommend this. It's definitely not how it should be done, but if I don't do it this way, I don't think that faucet could be installed there, or that soap dispenser. And that would be a huge problem. So I flipped the nut upside down, it tightened down, I was able to get the bottle on the bottom.
Wow, it looks really good.
We have a soap dispenser! Woo!
This
You
looks
like it?
really cool, yeah. So we can either have this be straight, bam, bam, and bam, or we can have this be in a little bit and have this be like that. That's cool.
Yeah, looks good, huh?
I like it. Good job.
I really like the flat black
Yeah.
fixtures.
Yeah. I was priming the cabinet doors and shaking the primer can, and it exploded all over me.
Oh no. Were you doing the bent over shake? The paint shake?
The Trent can shake.
Yeah. Oh, it never happens to me.
That's why it's the Trent can shake.
Alright guys, looks like I'm done drilling in this countertop. I'm going to start trying to install the stove, and then we can take off the tape and see if it looks beautiful or not. It's kind of nerve-wracking because once I put the stove in, then I don't have access to all this electrical that's underneath. And I'm gonna be putting more electrical in later, so it's kind of out of order, but I can still, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for it. So the next order of business, I gotta get this 3-stage filter installed underneath the filtration faucet. You know where that razor blade is? Yeah. No, it's just not gonna cut it. Get it? Not gonna cut it.
Hilarious.
Alright, all done. I have all 3 of the filters. I've taken off the actual canisters and removed the plastic from the filters themselves. The water line is coming from the feed. It's going up to the filtration faucet over here. Now I do have a pretty big mess to clean up, but let's get that done, and then maybe I can hook up the bathroom faucet and we can turn the water back on. Things are really coming along today. Let's go see how Allie's doing. What's going on out here? Hey, put your shirt back on.
Trying to even out my farmer's tan.
Trying to get those shoulders tanned up, huh?
Is it working?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Normally we would never show Allie with only half her shirt on, but she does need to get rid of these tan lines, and you guys are gonna see why very soon.
I think we're at the point where we're finally able to install the sink in the bathroom. If you guys remember, we bought a sink that I didn't think would fit, and Trent was very convinced that it was fine. So this is the space that we have to work with. It's really tiny, not very deep, not very tall, and this is the sink that sits on that countertop. I think the sink is too big.
Maybe to the untrained eye.
It's too big.
It's a little bit too big.
Luckily, we got a totally different sink. I think it's gonna be much better.
It looks like a salad bowl.
It is a huge salad bowl. We've gone from washing babies in the sink to washing lettuce in the sink for our salad.
That can hold one head of lettuce.
What do you think?
Looks like it's only big enough for one of my hands.
Mucho más mejor.
Let's see.
Pienso que sí.
And then since this sink is so tall, we had to get an extra large faucet. But I think it's gonna be
That looks cool, eh?
something like that.
A little offset.
Should I drill the hole, huh?
Let's place this permanently, and then, yeah, let's drill some holes.
Okay. All right, there's the hole. Let's get this faucet installed.
Catch it in your mouth.
I got most of them.
You didn't even throw it into your mouth, you just tried to put it in your mouth and it still missed.
There's like 12 pieces. You like throw it in your mouth. Okay.
Like up in the air. Oh.
So,
Alright,
powers
alright.
of the mustache.
Alright.
The mustache carries many powers with it, and I know beauty is not one of those powers, but
It's like Samson in the hair.
yeah, it's, exactly. It gives me strength, gives me brains, gives me finesse. What else does it give me?
I don't know, but you better channel some of that right now for this sink install.
You guys ready?
Oh boy.
I can do that. With the hole saw, it's not like a regular drill bit where it has a way to evacuate like sawdust and parts of the wood. So you really gotta stop and clean it out every once in a while, or else you can burn up your bit. Or you can burn up the wood. Alright, let's give her a test fit.
Oh my goodness. Trent!
Looks kind of cute, huh?
I love it! Nice! That is cute.
Probably supposed to recess this into the countertop, but I'm not gonna do that. Are you ready?
Oh boy.
Start your engines! Ah! Oh, I can barely get that out of there.
Do not drop it this time.
Give me paper towels. Do you have a bowl or anything now?
No. I always knew these butter cookies were good for something.
Butter cookie abuse. Just gotta drain the water out of this line, and then once it stands back up, it'll be fine.
Do you want a cookie while you're waiting?
I do. No!
Most of this is coming out really well. We have one major problem. The sink. The drain pipe for any sink is supposed to connect all the way, obviously. Otherwise you have water going everywhere. And right there, it doesn't connect.
So even though I did a lot of measuring and I made sure that I drilled in the right spot, I didn't drill in the right spot. I messed it up, I ruined it, and now I need to go get new fittings to connect that drain. We already went to the freaking hardware store today. I'm not going again. I'm not going again. I will not go 2 times in one day. So, what are we gonna do now?
Paint?
Allie's been prepping and priming all of the cabinet doors all morning, so that stuff is probably next on the list. How does this look though? Guess what? We can do this. Oh, so satisfying.
Wow.
No!
Trent.
There we go.
Wow.
And I'm sure it's really hard to see on the camera, and a lot of you guys are probably going to be asking. Yes, I did do a bead of clear silicone all the way along the counter, in the bathroom, and here. It is completely waterproof. We could totally bathe the baby right here and water would just go everywhere, but not in that crack.
You're really into bathing babies recently.
Yeah, also check this out. Oh!
Trent.
Sorry. Ooh.
Wow, that does not look good.
There's air in the lines.
Okay.
So.
Take 2.
Are you ready?
Let's see it. Whoa.
Wait for it.
Really nice faucet.
It is a really nice faucet, huh?
Yeah.
We have filled this sink about halfway up with water. There's quite a bit of water in there. So now I'm gonna have Allie stick her hand in there.
Now you're gonna really bathe a baby.
Yeah, now I'm really gonna bathe my baby. All right, and we're gonna test the drain system because I had to revamp some of this stuff and we need to make sure there's no leaks.
Okay, ready?
Go for it, we're ready. Is twirly? Oh, see that twirly?
Yeah?
That's how you know you got a really good drain.
Oh.
When it twirls. Not a drop!
Wow, Trent. Our kitchen is really coming together.
It's going pretty good.
I don't know who you are.
That was my cheerleader dance.
Oh, okay.
I still need to put an outlet right here.
Okay.
Someone was supposed to paint these cabinet doors, but I don't know whatever happened about that.
Oh, that person keeps being called in here to help you.
Ah, it's my fault. I thought it was your fault. Everything's my fault, guys. And if it's not my fault, it's also my fault. Ah, okay. Everything's working.
It's a joke, guys. It's a joke.
It's a joke. We don't blame each other. We know we're both to blame, but I like pretending like it's Allie's fault.
Thanks.
It's really messy in here. But it's messy with like garbage and empty boxes, which means if we do a little cleanup, it could be pretty vacant in here.
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah. Also, we need to ask you guys, we're gonna put cushions on here. We're not gonna put cushions on the back. That's why I spend so much time making the back look nice and presentable, because it's a focal point. We need to put cushions on here, and they're either gonna be orange, yellow, black, or gray. We need you guys to vote on what color they should be. I think a nice burnt orange would be a really sweet accent color, but it wouldn't really go with our scheme whatsoever.
It will.
I think gray, like a stone gray, stone gray. I think a stone gray would go really nice and would like kind of accent the walls and the tile without distracting, or black. We did black in Pamela Vanderson, and it cleans really easy. It doesn't really stain. The fabric that we used was really durable. I would totally get those cushions again and throw them in here. But I want to know what you guys think. What color cushions do you guys think we should get? That's going to be one of the last steps, so we'll definitely be taking your guys' recommendations. And if you think of a different color that we should use, go ahead and drop that in the comments too.
For those that are a little bit design-minded, our lounge device is gray. So keep that in mind when you're thinking of what colors these cushions need to be. I have some painting to do, but I'm starting to realize that if I want to get any painting done, I have to do it when we're not filming, because whenever we're filming, I need to be helping Trent, otherwise nothing can actually get done.
And you usually get paint all over your fingers, and Lord knows you can't touch this camera.
Accurate.
I think we actually have a couple of things left to do today. I really don't want to go back to the hardware store.
But it's gonna happen!
Seems like we are at somewhat of a stalemate. We're gonna put you down, and we'll either see you tomorrow, or maybe you'll see Allie paint some cabinets, but either way, I'll talk to you tomorrow. How's that look?
I mean, it's still there.
You guys didn't think I was actually gonna shave it, did you?
All right, look what we got in here. Woo, baby.
All right, so we mostly have the cabinet doors painted that are gonna go up here and some of the other places in the kitchen, anything that's gonna be the dove color. Problem is, the insides are not painted yet, but we need to get them up off the floor. They're getting dirt all over them, plus we need to be working in here. So I'm gonna get these hung, and then I think Allie's gonna do a coat of paint on the inside after they're installed, which is probably a foolish decision, but we're gonna do it anyways. All right, that looks pretty good. Honestly, we just have to put this trim piece on right here and the floor trim, and then like from the sink back is completely done.
Wow. Well, blinds. Blinds on the windows.
Oh, we do have to do blinds.
But we have them, we just need to install them.
Dang it.
We're close, dude.
I'm getting really excited. Also, I seriously just spent like 15 minutes aligning these, and now they're like misaligned again.
Huh.
It's making no sense.
Oh, don't break our hinges. It was a dilemma because the the cupboard doors that go in our living room have this like interesting vintage design with a mirror on them.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out if it would look cool or if we want to take these out and replace them with something else. There's a lot of different options for stuff you can do to like take these out and make them look a little bit more modern. We're gonna try for now to see what it looks like installed and decide if it matches our theme or makes it look a little bit more retro than we were expecting.
The problem isn't really that there's mirrors. I think the mirrors are actually like a really nice touch. Mm-hmm. It's that this trim inside the mirror is gold.
And it's the design. I would say the design is the big part of it. It looks like my grandma's frosted window.
I was going to say, it's because of the frosted parts.
Which, maybe that'll be a cool accent. Everything comes back in style eventually, right? So we're just bringing it back in style a little bit.
When everything
early.
else goes out of style, then our cabinet doors will be back in style.
Perfect.
It's the circle of fashion life.
The circle of style.
All right, Grandma.
Wow.
You ready? Well, bam! Oh, don't mind this guy right here. We could replace this with a handful of different materials, but if there's one thing that I know about design, and that's not much, is that mirrors make rooms feel bigger. And even though this already feels like an enormous 7-bedroom mansion with 4 baths and attached deck in the backyard to us.
It's true.
These mirrors make it feel larger in here. So even though there is some weird gold trim,
Maybe you guys decide.
and the black handles don't really necessarily look amazing with the gold trim.
Really? They don't? Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love to keep it without this design, but the design is just part of the mirrors. If we don't do this, there's like kind of screen that you can buy from hardware stores that you can spray paint, that we would probably spray paint black. That would look...
paint the mirrors white.
No, what are you talking about?
And it'll just have like the little bumps from all of the etchings.
Oh, so the design will still be there, but the part that makes the room look bigger will not be there.
We'll paint the design.
Right. Let us know what you guys think. Should we do this? Give them a nice little view. Or something like this. Bing.
Nice bing noise.
Tell us in the comments what you think.
In case you guys were wondering, we make all of our own sound effects.
Bing.
This mirror is going in the bathroom. And that is going on the bathroom cabinet on the bottom. And it looks like a pantry, but it's not. It's our clothes storage. It's also getting a door. All three of those only came with one hole because they had a knob and we're putting a pull handle on there. So I've got to drill a couple extra holes, mount some more hinges. We're gonna throw those up and basically the bathroom will pretty much be finished.
We're on a roll.
Let's hurry and get this done. The head of this drill is stripped. I can't loosen the teeth to change the bit. And this drill bit's too big.
Oh no.
Oh, this might be stalemate.
We were so close.
Huh?
Hey, that looks really good.
Can't tell that there's no bottom in that.
Look at that cutie in the mirror. Who's that guy?
Hey guys.
Hey guys. This bathroom, babe.
Looks pretty good, eh?
I am loving it. Everything else in here looks awesome. Even our little grandma mirrors are coming along really beautifully. Let's get these last few cupboard doors mounted and see where it goes from there.
Louder she blows.
Okay.
2 connection points and everything. Still need a new drill. We need a little towel rack to go back in its place.
Yeah.
And the master bath is pretty much complete. Actually, the bathroom hasn't been touched, but the master vanity,
Yeah, exactly.
ready to go.
Yeah, this is a disaster.
That is the next project, and we will be getting into that in about a week.
ASAP as possible.
ASAP as possible. So now that we've got most of the cabinet doors put back on with the new hinges, the new latches, the new handles, all of the new things, it looks really sparkly over here. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's definitely different, and I'm really excited. I got to put this piece of trim on, and then the floor trim, and over here is pretty much done. We got some green cabinetry that we still need to do, but other than the floor trim, we're like getting really close.
I know, it feels good. I'm excited.
Now, as an inaugural getting done with most of the cabinets achievement, Allie's going to test our purified water. You ready?
Is that safe?
Yeah, we don't have any cups. You're just gonna have to get down there with your mouth.
What?
Come on, give it a taste.
Oh, this is
No, not that one.
Not what I signed up for. Oh, that can just go over there.
Yeah, push it over there.
What? Alright. I'm not gonna die from this.
I hope not. It'll be a really sad day. Oh, what are you doing? That was totally not planned. That was an air bubble in the water system. As you can tell here, water exploded everywhere. I think you got to do that again.
Oh, it's a good thing this is all waterproof, right?
Turn it on full blast.
Oh,
Some
you
air
got it
bubbles.
everywhere.
Some air bubbles got to the top. There we go.
Wait, this is all wet now.
That's okay. It's all waterproof.
Okay.
I built it.
You built this city?
I built this city.
Alright, let's try this again.
All right. Inaugural taste.
It's a little plasticky.
Plasticky?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We need to drain it, huh?
It's like, tastes like water, but like not the kind you want to drink.
All right, well, we probably need to drain the tank. The water's been in the plastic tank for years.
Oh,
I don't know how long it's
Why
been
would
in
you
there.
tell me this after
It's
I
clean.
drank
It went through the triple
Trent.
filtration. It's clean.
That's disgusting.
I'll taste it next time.
Thanks.
We hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this adventure with us today. Finishing up most of the cabinetry, most of the kitchen. We're making progress in leaps and bounds, and I would say within 14 days we're going to be done.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's awesome.
The next video that comes out is going to be an incredible surprise. I hope you guys are prepared for it because we cannot wait to share it with you. If you guys like this video, make sure you show us by giving us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
We'll see you on the next one.
Adios.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase.